So, Mr. Quiroz, do you know Naomi?
Naomi.
Someone was asking for Mr. Quiroz class.
No, who is Naomi?
I don't know. You know. I don't know.
Probably.
Someone was asking for Mr. Quiroz, saying, oh, how is he? Is he paying attention to the class? Oh, I miss him so much. He's a liar. He told me that he wanted to be married with me, but then he left me. He doesn't live in Puerto Limon. Okay. What's happening there? You see, class? Mr. Quiroz is famous in Costa Ricans girls. All right, so let's start with a brief review. Yesterday we learned about relative clauses. Okay, what is a relative clause? A relative clause is something that helped me to
Describe the subject.
describe the subject. Thank you. Describe the subject, give details about the subject, the specific information. We have two kinds of relative clauses. Number one is defining clauses. And number two, we have non-defining. Are we okay until this point? Yes? This is only a little refresh about yesterday's content, okay? Then, let's see some examples. In defining clauses, we say that all the info is important. But in non-defining clauses, we give extra information without being asked to. Okay, let's create some examples for defining clauses then. Defining clauses. Let's see. The books that they read are very informative. This is the first example of defining clauses. Where is the defining pronoun on this sentence? Let's see. Eduardo, where is the relative pronoun on this sentence? The books that they read are very informative.
They, teacher?
That's a pronoun, but it's not the relative pronoun.
Oh.
Relative pronoun is that.
That, okay.
Let's see about the relative pronouns here. We have, what are the relative pronouns? We have who. What else?
What?
We have that. Which.
Where, when,
Where, when, why, whose, whom. Okay, these are the relative pronouns. Okay. Then remember that defining clauses, we can't miss any information. The books that they read are very important. I can't omit any information. So I will give you other example. The girl who lives next door plays the guitar. Where is or what is the relative pronoun here? Let's see, Brian.
Who lives next door?
Exactly. Who lives next door? The relative pronoun is who. Okay. Now create your own example in the chat. Okay. For defining clauses, only one sentence. You can use who, that, which, or any relative pronoun. Please write one example in the chat. Write an example with defining clauses. Defining clauses. Sorry, guys, I have a little allergy today. If you see that I take out my camera, it's because I'm sneezing. Let's see your examples. Number one, the man who is the richest in the world is Jeff Bezos. Very good. She has a friend that is from USA. That book, which is very important, talks about your sentence element is non-defining. Why? Because I can say that book talks about how to be self-sufficient. So you need to make it short, and you can change that sentence. For example, you can say that book, that is the book which talks about how to be self-sufficient. That book That is the book. Ese es el libro el cual habla sobre ser autosuficiente. Is that clear? It's very easy to mix them because they are kind of similar, but at the end, the difference is that in the non-defining clauses, I can't take out one part of the sentence and the sentence still makes sense. Let's see, Bini. I am, Bini, I am going to make this food with the
I know. My teclado. Blah.
where the people is already in plural. So you don't need to add the S. Peoples? No, only people are cooking. Yesterday, I went to the supermarket where there were some offers. The car that I bought recently is 4 + 4. Very good. My brother thinks that tomorrow he will have a test, Emerson. He will have a test. You need to add the verb have to complete the sentence. Joseph, my dog that is very funny, is playing with the ball. That's non-defining because I can say my dog is playing with the ball and the sentence still makes sense. But you can say my dog that is my dog, this is my dog that or which is playing with the ball. That would be a defining clause. The teacher Liz who teaches values class is our controller. You can change that, Fabian, to create a defining clause saying teacher Liz is who teaches values class. Because I can take out the part who teaches values class. Teacher Liz is our controller and it still makes sense. But you can say the teacher Liz is who teaches values class. That would be a defining clause. The baker who made my cake has a new bakery. It's okay, Gabby, but this is a non-defining clauses. The baker who made my cake. You can say Pedro is the baker who made my cake. Porque yo puedo borrar esta parte who made my cake and the sentence still makes sense. Okay? The dress that I wore yesterday is comfortable. It's okay. I have no idea why people say that. Very good. My old brother who have knowledge things about life is very interesting. So on this context, the sentence from Robert The scenario is that Robert has 2 or 3 brothers. So he is specifying that the old brother who have knowledge who have knowledge about life or about things life is very interesting. Pero digamos que si solo tuviera un hermano, entonces no podría ser una defining clause, porque si solo tiene un hermano, pues ya sabemos que no necesita dar extra información ni especificar. Pero en este escenario pensemos que tiene varios hermanos y él está diciendo que es el más viejo que tiene experiencia. ¿Ya? Questions about defining clauses? Defining clauses are shorter, okay, and directly to the point, describing the subject. But we have our friends here, non-defining clauses. Now here you can do the longest version. People who like books often go to the library. So can I take this one? Yes, people often go to the library. The sentence still makes sense. Let's go for another example. Mhm. Let's see other example here. I met a girl in campus whose father is a general authority. So can I delete this part? Also, don't forget the commas. Whose father is a general authority. Can I delete that? Yes, I can delete whose father is a general authority, and I can say I met a girl in campus. And then I add extra information. Whose father is a general authority. Cuyo padre es una autoridad general. Are we clear on that? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Please write your example with non-defining clause in the chat, please. Write your example in the chat with non-defining clauses. Example of non-defining clauses. We have the first one. My cell phone that has a new system is mine. Remember that we can use that for non-defining, Joseph. We use which. My cell phone, which has a new system, is mine. That man who is very important talks about how to be self-sufficient. You like that topic a lot, right, class? Self-sufficient, self-sufficient. My sister, who loves to read, bought a book. I bought a computer, which is very expensive, in a technology store. Ooh, fancy. Teacher Allen, who has a snake and 5 tarantulas, is her trainer. Not anymore. I used to have a snake and 5 tarantulas, but I will get one. I will get one. What about for my birthday? My birthday is on May 10. So I don't know if I want something like that. Maybe. Don't tempt me. No me tienten. All right. All right. All right. So let's continue giving you feedback. I live in a building on the corner whose place was never fixed again. My friend, who is very tall, is a good person. I'm going to the cinema because today is the premiere of a movie the premiere of an interesting movie with my girlfriend who is going with me. Going with me is the correct word. Accompanying is like if you were the president of Guatemala. So that's not the kind of company you are referring to. I like to go walk with my dog, which loves to play the ball.
Teacher, I can I
Yes.
use who with pets?
You probably will listen that, but it's not grammatically correct. Don't do it in the test. But some people humanize the pets, and they probably will say something like that. Or probably, let's imagine, Fabian, that you are watching a cartoon about dogs. So probably they will say who, because there is a kind of a fiction, but it's not grammatically correct to answer a test, for example. If you want to use a relative pronoun for animals, use that or which.
Okay. Thank
But sometimes you will listen who, but it's not grammatically correct. Let's see. My friend, who is the boss of an office, is used to stay with us all weekends. I kissed a girl in a beautiful spot where there were a hush puppy. My cat, which eats like a horse, is white. Very good. My brother runs in the morning. My brother, who is a great athlete, runs in the morning, Eduardo. You just need to change it. My brother, who is a great athlete, runs in the morning. Very good examples. Very good examples. So this is only a review for the content